y'all, this is your girl Duchess Kiki. I am coming to you with this video of me taking my hair down. I don't know, maybe I should have, I don't know where I should have you guys, because this is not looking like you can see it very well. Let's see. Okay, this is your girl Duchess Kiki, and how are you all doing here in with my royal family? I came to share this video with you guys. I am getting ready to take down my hair. What I've done recently is I have dyed it black because my natural hair color is not a black. It's between a dark brown and an off black type color. It's not all like, it's not black. If you're thinking about hair weave, I'm like a number 2, between a number 2 and a 1B, which is like a off black, and a number 2 is like a dark brown. That's the color that, it's a mixture of it, and that's the color that my hair grows. So in order for me to get black hair, I have to dye my hair black, which I normally dye my hair black once a year, which is in December of every year. And plus, now that I have Sisterlocks, I definitely wanted my hair to grow out black. So let's get started. I let it dry overnight, and so I had to wash it and everything, and I was praying that I didn't get any slippage, and I didn't, so I'm so glad. But I wanted you guys to be able to see how the results are, because this will probably be the only time that I dye it black. And I'll have to show you the dye that I used. It was a new dye. I haven't used this dye before. It was made by Wella, and I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply. But I needed it because I didn't need any dye that had moisturizer in it. I needed a dye that would basically make my hair hard, because my hair is so soft. So look at that. So after I take these loose, I will let you guys see. This one I took loose earlier. But I'll let you guys see the dye that I used. I started to video it, but my memory card was full, and I just and I can't find my second memory card. So what I did is I went ahead and got the videos off that I need to upload from that, and I was able to put it back in the camera so I can do this, record this. It looks good, y'all. It looks really, really good. It is definitely jet black, but the color was just a regular black. And let me take this one down, and it was a permanent color, so yeah, I needed a permanent color. Also, my brother have dreads, and maybe I'll do a video on his dreads. But my brother is dreaded. His hair is very, very long. He's been dreaded for years now. Probably 10 years now he's been dreaded. As long as I've been natural, that's as long as he's been dreaded, because I think I went natural the same year that he started dreading, which was in 2007. So yeah, so this is how it looks. It's really curled up now, and I wanted to go ahead and take it a loose because I didn't want it to stay like till Monday, because it would have been too tight, and that way it'll loosen up. I'll put it in a ponytail tonight so that it'll loosen up. But this is what I've gotten, y'all. This is the curl, as you can see, that I've got. And it's almost time to retighten because my roots are growing out for my first retightening, but I'm gonna wait at least another week or two. Probably near Christmas I'll do the retightening, probably the weekend before Christmas Day. Yeah, and then the back I have more sections to take out. So what I will do is go ahead and take these out. This is how I washed it and how I dyed it. I'll go ahead and take these out, and I'll come back. Oh, did you guys see? Okay. hopefully you guys got to see. I'll go ahead and take these out and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, I'm back. I've taken all of them out, and of course, being that I just washed my hair yesterday with getting, you know, only reason I wasn't going to wash my hair, the only reason that I washed it is because, I'm sorry y'all, I'm trying to throw something in the trash, because I wanted to dye my hair. So this will be the only dye I'll do in the next year, unless my edges grow out and they start to become a little bit too light, but I doubt it. I think I'm going to be good for at least till the summer, and then that way I can start seeing the lock starting to result in my hair, some budding, sorry. So yeah, let me let you guys see the back. I'm still trying to get the parts out. That's one thing I hate about when I wash it and then I have to let it dry like that, because the parts like stay in my hair. But other than that, like especially the middle part, like it's gonna take a day or two for that to go away. But let me give you some hair, what you call it, some lock views here. That middle part is going to be there for a while until it gets old, and yeah. But what I was saying about my brother's been he has dreads. He has small dreads, I think. Yeah, they're not micro, but they're small. They're not the big dreads, and they're very, very long. And when he first started dreading, there are things that he told me that he had to do to his hair to get it to lock. My brother and I's hair texture is exactly the same. Isn't that crazy? I mean, we both have the same parents, of course. We have the same mom and same dad. But our texture of our hair is the same. My brother's is very soft, as a curly texture in the back. And mine is very curly texture in the lower back nape area, which I think we got that part from my grandmother's side, my mom's side, because my mom's mom, she down the line, I think there was like some Indian or something, I don't know. So something my aunt told me, my grandmother, you know, down her line is some mixture of some other stuff. So I don't know if it was Indian or what it was, but my aunt told me one time. I clearly forgot. I was younger then. So that's why my grandmother is, you know, she looks like she's mixed with some. Her dad was like mixed with something. It's a long story, but anywho, so I feel like the back of our hair is like that texture of her hair, where the middle and the top and the sides are pretty much the texture of my dad's family hair. So I think he and I got both sides. We got our mom's side and we got our grandma's, I mean, and my dad's side. My edges are definitely a mixture of both sides as well, because with my grandma have a very loose curl pattern. I used to do her hair, so I know how her hair is. My grandmother has always had that soft loose pattern hair texture, which is how my back of my hair is. That's why I have one. That's why I'll lose a twist sister lock back here faster than I will anywhere else if I don't knot it tightly, or knot it before I band to it before I wash it. It will definitely come loose. I sweat back there so a lot, and so one of them came loose the other day because of sweat, so I now have to redo this one. But that's the only slippage one I've had, because I sweat so much in my hair that's what it does. The dye that I use, I still haven't told y'all the story. So me and my brother have the same texture, and my brother told me that when he first started dreading his hair, that he tried to do the coil, like they tried to do the palm roll, and he couldn't do that because his hair is at our root of our hair, it's too good, like it's too loose of a pattern, so it doesn't allow you, like the ends of our hair will be like tighter, but the roots are very loose. And so my brother told me when I went over his house before Thanksgiving, he was like, you know, that was when I was working on these, and he was like, you're gonna need to dye your hair black. He said because when he first dreaded, he went to the person that he went to the shop to have them, I guess he had switched shops or whatever, or he went to the shop or whatever, and he was telling them he was worried about his hair being able to lock. And they told him over the phone when he made his appointment, oh, we're not worried about that. We're just going to dye it black with a permanent hair dye, and that's going to give that softness, make that softness harder on your hair and dry it out so that your hair will lock. And lo and behold, his hair is locked, and it looks really, really good. He keeps them nice and neat. He keeps them smelling fresh. He does all of that. And me, because it's just my brother and I that are siblings, and mine is very soft, but I noticed that they're very hard now. They're not crunchy, but they are harder than they were, which back here is not, but it is a little bit, because what I did, and I didn't bring the bottle in here, is not only did I dye it, but I used the Sisterlocks shampoo, which I just recently got through the mail on Friday, I think, or Thursday. And I got the Sisterlocks shampoo. I used that shampoo, which is supposed to bring your hair, make the layers come forth. So yeah, so it's harder now, which is good. And this way, at least at the beginning stages of locking, you want it to be hard like that, so that then later on it'll soften up. You know, I can soften it up when I start being able to use conditioners and stuff. But right now, because I'm trying to get my hair to lock and get my layers to lift, the Sisterlocks shampoo will help lift your layers. And I can tell that I used it because I feel that it's harder and it's not as soft as it was when I first started doing these. The hair dye that I use, and I went into Sally's beauty store because I didn't want a boxed dye. I didn't want a dye in a box because all of them say moisturizing in the store. All of the box dyes that I've used previous years all say moisturizing, which we want to moisturize when we're just straight natural. But when you're locking, you don't want all of that moisture because you need your hair to lock. So she showed me the permanent hair color, which was called permanent, and then she showed me this. And this one's called Color, it's Wella's Color Charm, and this one's permanent. It's called Black for the color, but I don't know. I'm trying to get you all to see. Okay, there it is. This is the box, and the color I got is black. This one is an extra one I had purchased because I didn't know if I would need another one, and I may just keep this because I'm going to need to do it again in 6 months probably, my roots at least. So I'm going to go ahead and keep this instead of, I don't know if I'm going to take it back or I'm going to keep it, but it's a gel fuse tint, permanent color. It says excellent for gray, gel colorant permanent. So yeah, the reason that I chose this one, besides she had showed me this one and she showed me the other one, because I told her I needed a hair dye that was permanent, that would dry my hair out, like pretty much not give me moisture. She was like, okay, I got you. She said, here's the one called Permanent. It was in a box just like this, but it was called Permanent. And then she showed me this one. Well, at first I was going to get the Permanent until I saw on the side, until I looked at the ingredients and I saw that they have castor oil in the ingredients. And then on the side of the box, it said it had another kind of oil in there, argan oil or something in there on the side. And I was like, I can't do that one. It has oil in it. So when I looked at the, ingredients for this one doesn't say any oils at all, and it's not in it on anywhere in the box that it's in it. It just says water infused. It has alcohol in it, sulfate, and then it has iso alcohol in it. It has 2 different alcohols, I think. Was this the one that have 2 different alcohols? No, the other one had 2 different ones. This has one, some alcohol in it, ammonia, ID or whatever. I can't pronounce this stuff, but it definitely, when I looked at the ingredients, I was like, this is the one I need to get, because of the fact that it has so many drying ingredients in it that that's what I need at this point. So will I wash it again before I retwist? Probably not. I mean, tighten? Probably not. I think I probably will. They look really good, y'all, and everywhere I go, people are just like all in my hair. Like, I went to when I first went to Sally's to pick up the first box of the dye, the girl that was there, that the registered, when I was at the register checking out, she was like, she saw my hair under my hat, and it was like, my hat was here, and it was like, you can see the curls here, and she was like, you have Sisterlocks? And I was like, yeah. She was like, I'm taking a Sisterlock class, I'm in training. She said, and she said she paid $1,500 to take the class. And I was like, oh wow. I was like, I really want to take the class too, and eventually I'm gonna do it. I was like, I really want to take the class because I could earn extra money with doing this on the side. She was like, exactly. She was like, and as a trainee, she gets to charge at least $400 to Sisterlock someone's hair because she's in training. I was like, oh wow. So she asked me who was I getting to retie my hair, and I was like, I'm doing it myself. And she was like, what? I was like, yeah. And then I said, I actually did my own Sisterlocks. I said, I didn't take a class, I just researched it and I just did it myself. And she was like, and then I took my hat off and I let her see. She was like, oh my goodness. She was like, you did a good job. I was like, yeah. I said, I had to get my son to do my part in the back for my grid. I said, but other than that, I mean, I did it myself. And she was like, oh my goodness. She was like, you did a good job. She said, you did an excellent job. So I felt really good about that, because I'm not a consultant. I never took the class. I'm not, a professional in that field, but I did my own. So I was letting you guys see the back. I don't know if you guys can see all of it, but yeah, she really was impressed. And that's what I've been getting a lot. Even people at work, when I told them, they asked me where did I go to get them done, and I said I did them myself, and they're like, oh my goodness. I was like, yeah, like I did them myself. And I'm gonna do another video to explain to you how many hours it took, because I did finally add up the hours and how many Sisterlocks that I have, because I'm impressed with how many I have. I'm shocked my own self. I didn't really think that it was going to be that many, but yeah. So this is it, and they look really good. And now that they are all black like that, I feel confident in them that they're gonna lock, and I am ready to style them now. So once this loosen up, maybe I'll do one with I'll wet it and I'll do a roller set or something. Not roller set or something, like curl it up. Another thing is, I do notice that I have more shrinkage today, which I did not have the last time, and I think a lot of that is coming from, and I see a little bit of budding back here, y'all. I'm not trying to be funny, but I think it's starting to bud up back here in the back on my ends. So but yeah, December 10th, which will be tomorrow, will make a month that I've had my Sisterlocks in, as far as starting them. And then of course I'll have to look at the calendar to see when the day was that I actually finished all of them. I feel very confident now that they're all black. They look much better. And I'm excited about this journey. So I hope you guys continue to take this journey along with me. And today is Sunday and it's pretty rainy outside. I'm about to go pick up my son from work in a bit, and I'm about to do some schoolwork, and I also want to edit some videos because I need to get all of those old videos out so you guys can be up to date with my Sisterlock journey, because some of you guys don't even know I'm Sisterlock because I haven't posted the videos. So I definitely want to get that done. I may just wear my hair like this tomorrow, just a clip or something right here, and let it be like that. But I'm so excited. I'm excited that this journey is taking place. I'm so glad that my roots and my hair is black now. And yeah, so my battery is saying I need to charge it, and I know I just charged this battery the other day, but then I did do a lot of video recording the other night when my nephew was here. But yeah, I'm just gonna put this in a ponytail, and I will be doing some schoolwork and picking up my son, and hopefully getting some editing done on a whole lot of videos today. So you guys take care, be a blessing. Know that God is with you, and don't forget to thumbs up the video. Don't forget to subscribe, and be the best you that you can be. I will talk with you guys later. Bye.